What is up, ladies and gentlemen of the Online Jamily? JamiroFan 2000 here, the beard of wisdom of the Online Jamily, with yet another episode of JamiroReviews. For the uninitiated in this series here on my channel, it's been my sporadic or kind of random series here on my channel, looking at releases in and out of Jamiroquai. It could be clothing, it could be shoes, it could be whatever. But I most recently just recorded and released an episode of JamiroReviews looking at a pair of Simpsons X Adidas shoes. Well, this episode of JamiroReviews is going to be looking at a pair of new Adidas shoes which got reissued, which do have a connection with the band Jamiroquai. Let me give you a little bit of context. JK wears a wide array of different ranges and varieties of Adidas shoes from over the years in the music videography of Jamiroquai's history over the last 32 years of their musical output. Well, these pair of shoes is going to be dealing from a music video which is a bit of a lyrical mantra song, but from the synchronized era of Jamiroquai. Many videos ago here on my channel, I did discuss some BTS pictures that came, black and white pictures that came out on social media, looking at some behind-the-scenes pictures from the making of that highly technical, amazing CGI bit of generated wizardry of a music video for Supersonic. And the shoes that JK wore in that video were pretty much a one-off. He usually wears mostly Gazelles and Superstar shoes, but in this case he was wearing a pair of shoes called the Galaxy range of Adidas shoes, which apparently only existed during the late 90s and the early 2000s, and then customarily Adidas kind of retires the shoes and then maybe brings them back after a few decades or years for a new generation. Well, these shoes that I just purchased, which are currently for sale, at least on the American Adidas website at adidas.com, are the Galaxy OG range of shoes. And like I said, this range of Adidas shoes was only available during the late 90s and early 2000s, and then ultimately what they usually do is they end up retiring them or put them back on the shelf until a little bit of time goes by, and then they bring them back for a whole new generation. And so I saw these go on sale at Adidas.com, at least here in the United States. I don't know if they're available at Adidas in Europe, but I do believe that these shoes were released in Europe initially, not in the United States. But I decided to buy myself a pair with, I had a pretty good, they had a pretty good spring sale code going on, which is the word deal. So if you're interested in picking up some new Adidas clothing or swag during this spring sale, highly recommend that you do it right now, because these shoes were on sale for about $110 price point, but I got them for 30% off, and I am an Adidas purchaser of the past, so I did get a good discount on these, and these came relatively quickly. These came to me in less than 3 days. Apparently the Adidas warehouse here in the United States is up in the state of Pennsylvania, which is only a few states from me, so I got these, so I thought I'd record an episode of JamiroReviews to show you these new Galaxy OG shoes, which have a Jamiroquai connection from the Supersonic music video from 1999. But it looks like they went a little bit environmentally friendly with the cardboard box they came in. But like I said, these were at about $110. I'll give you a big close-up of the label. These were $110 originally coming out, and they were selling out pretty quickly. My size 13 of these was selling out, and I got the last pair, luckily. But very impressed with how quickly these shoes came out to me. But like I said, these are the Galaxy OG shoes, so I'll show you one of them. Here you go. Ooh. I love the silver color of these. You can see it's got a bit of a purple turquoise color with a solid silver finish. Here's the back. These are freaking gorgeous. I wanted to get me some shoes, at least with a bit of a Jamiroquai connection. And this is not the only first item with a Jamiroquai connection from Adidas that I bought. I did buy an orange Beckenbauer, or BB jacket as it's known, that JK wore prominently back in, I believe, 2018 during the U.S. tour when Jamiroquai played the North Coast Music Festival in the city of Chicago. I ended up buying that Beckenbauer, and some eagle-eyed members of the Jamily who saw some of my vacation pictures from that time when I was standing there backstage at Victoria's Festival in 2023 with JK and all the other band members, I was wearing that Beckenbauer. So But yeah, these are the Galaxy OG shoes. They come in sizes 6 to, I believe, 14. They are selling pretty quickly right now. Like I said, the price point on these is about $110, and you can use that 30% spring sale code, which is deal, and save yourself a good few tens of dollars on it, probably about $20, $30. These shoes ended up being about around an $80 price point for me with shipping, but mind you, I'm part of the Adidas Club, which is an added benefit for being a online Adidas shopper or customer, so you can save a little. You can actually not have to pay for shipping, and I believe shipping through Adidas is somewhere between $10 to $20, at least domestically here in the United States. It could be a little bit more over in the UK and maybe Europe, but like I said, these are the reissued from the late 90s, early 2000s Galaxy OG shoes. Absolutely love them. I definitely plan on wearing these if I happen to go over to the UK in coming up in December of 2025 when I see Jamiroquai during their Heels of Steel tour. So I'll be definitely really rocking these when I go to hopefully see them at the O2 Arena. But like I said, if you'd like to pick up a pair of these while they're still available here in the at least Adidas USA, I'll be sure to put a link to the product code and of course to the code you can use for spring sales to save yourself some good money down in the description area of this episode of Jamiro Reviews down below. And like I said, these are selling pretty fast right now. Several of the major popular sizes, like I want to say 10, 12, 13, they've sold out pretty quickly. I got the last pair of 13, size 13. But like I said, they are available at adidas.com, and I'll be sure to put all the information so you can check these out and get them for yourself in your size if you just so happen to have a good amount of money to spend on these. But like I said, these are the Adidas Galaxy OG shoes, and I will be wearing the heck out of these when I go over to Europe, hopefully later this year. But as always, this is Jamiro Fan 2000. I hope you enjoy this episode of Jamiro Reviews. If you like what you see, be sure to like and subscribe, and ding the bell on your YouTube to stay up to date on all the latest new content coming from the Jamiro Fan 2000 YouTube channel. I'll fully endeavor to keep trying to bring you all the latest Jamiroquai news and related information when it becomes available. But as always, this is Jamiro Fan 2000, and I'll see you really soon with more Jamiroquai related content here on the Jamiro Fan 2000 YouTube channel. Bye-bye, everybody. Take care. Thank you again for all the support, and I'll see you around.